Hello and welcome to my Beatles YouTube channel. If you like the Beatles, please make sure you subscribe and you check out my other videos because you're definitely gonna find them interesting. While My Guitar Gently Weeps is one of the most iconic songs by the Beatles, written by George Harrison and featured in their 1968 double album, commonly known as the White Album. The song is not just a beautiful piece of music, but also a deep reflection of the inner turmoil George Harrison was feeling during that period, both within himself and within the Beatles as a group. Today we'll delve into the story behind the song, the collaboration with Eric Clapton, and its impact on the world. George Harrison wrote While My Guitar Gently Weeps after returning from India, where the Beatles had been studying transcendental meditation under Maharishi Mahesh Yogi. The experience in India was a turning point for Harrison, rekindling his interest in the guitar after spending the previous 2 years focusing on the Indian sitar. This period marked the beginning of a prolific phase in Harrison's songwriting career. The inspiration for While My Guitar Gently Weeps came from an unexpected source, the Chinese philosophy book The I Ching. Harrison, who was fascinated by Eastern philosophies, found the concept of everything being connected to everything else intriguing. He decided to write a song based on the first words he saw when he opened a random book. Those words were Gently Weeps, which became the foundation for the song's lyrics. The lyrics express Harrison's dismay at the unrealized potential for universal love in the world, a theme he often explored in his work. The song also serves as a commentary on the growing disharmony within the Beatles, who were struggling with personal and creative differences after their return from India. This discord was particularly painful for Harrison, who felt increasingly isolated within the group. The recording sessions for the White Album were fraught with tension. The Beatles were no longer the tight-knit group they once were, and this lack of camaraderie was evident in their music. Harrison was particularly frustrated by the lack of enthusiasm from his bandmates when he first presented While My Guitar Gently Weeps to them. To counter this, he invited his friend Eric Clapton to play lead guitar on the track. Clapton's involvement in the song was significant for several reasons. At the time, Clapton was a highly respected guitarist, known for his work with Cream and other bands. His presence in the studio not only elevated the quality of the recording, but also seemed to inspire the Beatles to put more effort into the track. Clapton's contribution was a searing guitar solo that became one of the most memorable aspects of the song. Interestingly, Clapton was initially reluctant to play on the track, feeling that it was not his place to intrude on a Beatles recording. However, Harrison convinced him otherwise, and Clapton's lead guitar part was overdubbed during a session on the 6th of September 1968. Although Clapton was not formally credited on the album, his contribution was crucial in shaping the final version of the song. While My Guitar Gently Weeps went through several iterations before reaching its final form. The song began as a simple acoustic demo recorded by Harrison at his home in Isha. This version, which can be heard on the Anthology 3 compilation, features Harrison playing a sparse arrangement on acoustic guitar, accompanied by a harmonium. The demo version includes lyrics that were later discarded, such as the verse "I look at the trouble and hate that is raging." Hi, sorry to interrupt the video. Just a very quick, very important announcement. I published a book. That's right, I published a book. It's called From the Cavern to Abbey Road, a journey through the Beatles' iconic landmarks. In this book, we see the story of the Beatles from the places where everything happened. Some of them are famous, like let's say Abbey Road Studios, and some of them perhaps not so famous, like for example the art gallery where John and Yoko met. I put a lot of work and effort into this book, and it would help me so much if you grabbed a copy. It's available on Amazon all around the world, so if you want your copy, please go to the link in the description. Thank you, now back to the video. The Beatles' initial attempts to record the song in the studio were lackluster, reflecting the growing tensions within the band. It wasn't until Clapton joined the session that the track began to take shape. Harrison later recalled that Clapton's presence had a positive effect on the group, saying that his bandmates tried a bit harder and they were all on their best behavior. The final version of While My Guitar Gently Weeps was recorded in a heavier rock style, a departure from the folk-based arrangement of the demo. The song was recorded in the key of A minor, with the verses featuring a descending bass line that gives the song its melancholic feel. The bridge shifts to A major, providing a brief moment of hope before returning to the somber tone of the verses. While My Guitar Gently Weeps was released as part of the White Album on the 22nd of November 1968. Although it wasn't released as a single, the song quickly became one of the standout tracks on the album, receiving praise from critics and fans alike. It was a clear indication that George Harrison was emerging as a songwriter on par with John Lennon and Paul McCartney. The song's success marked a turning point for Harrison, who had long been overshadowed by Lennon and McCartney's prolific songwriting partnership. In the years that followed, Harrison continued to assert himself as a songwriter, contributing some of the Beatles' most memorable tracks, including Something and Here Comes the Sun on the Abbey Road album. The collaboration between Harrison and Clapton on While My Guitar Gently Weeps also had a lasting impact on their friendship. The two musicians would go on to collaborate on several other projects, including the song Batch for Clapton's band Cream. However, their relationship would be tested in the years to come, particularly after Clapton became romantically involved with Harrison's wife, Pattie Boyd. Despite the personal turmoil, Harrison and Clapton remained friends, and they continued to perform together on numerous occasions. While My Guitar Gently Weeps has endured as one of the Beatles' most beloved songs. Over the years, it has been covered by countless artists, each bringing their own interpretation to the track. The song's message of universal love and its reflection on human frailty continue to resonate with listeners around the world. The song's legacy is also a testament to George Harrison's growth as a songwriter. By the time the White Album was released, Harrison had firmly established himself as a creative force within the Beatles, and his contributions were increasingly recognized as being on par with those of Lennon and McCartney. In the years following the Beatles' breakup, Harrison would go on to have a successful solo career, releasing critically acclaimed albums such as All Things Must Pass and Living in the Material World. However, While My Guitar Gently Weeps remains one of his most enduring works, a song that captures the essence of his musical and spiritual journey. While My Guitar Gently Weeps is more than just a song. It's a reflection of George Harrison's inner world, his frustrations, his spiritual quest, and his growing confidence as a songwriter. The collaboration with Eric Clapton added an extra layer of emotion to the track, making it one of the most memorable songs in the Beatles' catalog. The song's impact continues to be felt today, both as a piece of music and as a message of universal love. George Harrison's ability to channel his feelings into such a powerful and timeless song is a testament to his talent and his enduring legacy as one of the greatest songwriters of his generation. So this is pretty much it for now. Thank you so much for watching until the end. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. You can also follow me on Instagram or Facebook. There is a PayPal link for donations. Of course, every donation will be absolutely appreciated. You can also buy my book. Actually, that would make me very happy indeed. The Amazon link is in the description. Or the free option is just to subscribe to this YouTube channel and maybe click the bell icon so you're the first to know when I upload new videos. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.
Well, I'm afraid that's us run out of time.
Oh,
I'm really
okay.
sorry.
Oh,
sorry.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
If I give my